Hi everyone, it's been a while that I have posted a long form video on YouTube, and that is because a few things were going on in my life, and I kind of wanted to settle all of those before I get back to my channel and my art shop. And now that I'm back, a little story time. A few days ago, I received a custom order, and a part of it also included making a custom Eevee charm. Now, the final outcome was so good that the customer absolutely loved it. And when I put that up on my story and as a post, turns out everybody else loves it too. So I decided, like, why can't I make an entire Pokemon series? Which is why I put up an Instagram story asking if people would want or like an entire Pokemon series, and turns out everybody agreed to it. Initially, I thought I'm going to make the popular Pokemons like Pikachu or Charmander or Bulbasaur, but then I kind of wanted to make like a group series like my zodiac signs, which is why I ended up choosing the Evolution series. Honestly, the first day went by just me trying to study all the structures, like all the Pokemon bodies, and to see what detailing each of them have and how can I bring them to life. The next day went by sculpting all their bodies, and I left out the bodies to dry up because this particular batch of clay was really soft, and I kind of wanted the body to be unattended so that it had no dumps whatsoever. I let them dry for one entire night, and the next day I started with the heads and the detailing of the body. Not gonna lie, the detailing was a little difficult than I had expected. Like, you could see the tail going down, so I had to put up like different objects for the tail to stay at its place, but obviously it didn't. Nevertheless, I continued with my structures one at a time. I actually took my break with this one. Usually, I hurry with my structures because I'm always like, oh, I once I make this structure, I have to do a photo shoot, and then I have to put them up on my shop, and then I have to advertise for them, and hopefully, I can make a sale through them. So that is usually what I think, and I overthink, and I hurry up on all my structure. But for the evolution, I actually took my time. Like, you could see, it was 3:49 in the morning and 4 in the morning, and I continued doing it, taking my time and taking my break. And as you can see, I had already finished with 6 of them by the next morning, and I was left to complete 3 more, and then I would be done with the structures. Now I'm gonna leave you guys to enjoy the process, and I will be back once all the structures are done. And I'm finally done with all these sculptures. Now I'm going to let these dry completely before I color them, after which I am going to glaze them. Till then, can you guess which one took the longest time to make? Welcome to the part 2 of the video where all the sculptures have dried up, and now I'm going to color them. But before that, let me show you my cute little Hinata and Kageyama. I let them dry for a week before I decided to color them, and I'm going to use my acrylic colors to work on them. I had to mix and match the colors a few times because I don't know what happened to me, but for some reason I was always starting with the darkest shade. And then when it would dry up, I would realize that this is actually a really darker shade than what I initially planned on to. Maybe it was because I was continuously working for an entire week, not just on this project but on my other projects too. I was continuously making small and tiny mistakes like overlapping the colors or using the wrong shade. So I decided to sleep for the night and then I continued on the other Eevees the next morning. Also, random fact of the day, initially when I started this channel, I kinda wanted to do art ASMR videos without any voiceovers or background music. But the surrounding that I live in, it is very difficult for me to make videos without sounds. Like it's around 12 a.m. right now when I'm recording this, and yet there are sounds outside. So sadly, I could not make those ASMR videos, but hopefully I can do that in the future. Until then, you guys will have to enjoy my voiceover and the soft musics behind. The coloring process took me an entire day, but at the end of the day, when I saw the final outcome, I was so happy with it and so excited to show it to everyone. I let them dry for an entire day before I started with the resin process, and I could not record the entire resin process because it was getting a little messy for me to handle the sculptures, the resin, the brushes, and the camera all at once. Finally, they were all done. I cannot explain it to you how happy I was when I was completely done with them. This particular batch took me a while, but hey, it was worth it, wasn't it? It was around 5:30 in the morning when I finished all of them, so I quickly decided to attach all the charm rings with them before I could go and take my final rest. I hope you enjoyed the process and see you next time.